Welcome back everyone to Pineleaf Plays Invisible Ink. Today we will be starting a game using Update 1 of the Early Access. And they've made a few changes, the most important one being that they now have two difficulty settings, the Easy and the Normal. In the Easy one, Neural Disruptors will have a little bit of longer KO. The firewalls will be weaker. Actually, I think the firewalls are as in the original normal game, and they just toughened them up a little bit in the normal, but we'll see. Alarm stages are less dangerous in easy mode. I get the impression that there'll be a round of grace before they start pumping up the alarms, and then you'll get more money out of safes, objectives, and guards. Now, I decided that I will work with Shalom 11, which is the agent that we unlocked the last time we played, and International, who is the expert in wireless interfaces, and see how they go. Now Shalom's difference is that he starts out with a rifle with armor piercing, so it's good in order to take out those elite guards. Unfortunately, his neural disruptor is in bad shape, so therefore has a 5-turn cooldown, and maybe even is a little bit weaker in how much it does. So therefore we have to be careful with the neural disruptor and usually use internationals. As for programs, we'll continue to use power drip, which will give us 1 power every turn. And instead of using lockpick, which breaks 1 firewall for 2 power, we'll instead use parasite. Now Parasite seems to cost us 1 to put on, but once you put on Parasite, it will reduce 1 firewall each turn. Therefore, in the end, we'll be able to crack them more surely with less power, but it'll take longer since it'll do 1 round per turn. So we'll see how that works. I might be going to the lockpick in my next game if that doesn't work out very well. So here we have our team. Now what I'm going to do is, since we have 2 difficulty levels now, I want to start a game in easy mode and a normal mode so that we can compare how they work. So let's get going, and we'll do a round on the easy mode first, and let's begin.
Welcome back, operator. Incognito's picking up some strange patterns in the global market. We don't know what it all means yet, but it's accelerating. We should prepare for a major action in the coming days. This won't be easy. Our resources are stretched thin. I've lined up some lucrative contracts and targets of opportunity that we can exploit to better our position. I'll let you choose the missions as you see fit, but be careful. We can't afford another setback right now.
That's the same thing they've been saying all this time, so we'll have to continue. They did not change that any. So now we're in day 1, and what happens is that when we reach day 4, we'll go into our final objective. But for now, we'll be choosing our objectives, and we have Mexico City here for a guarded nanofab vestibule. That sounds nice. A very guarded nanofab vestibule. A guarded server farm, a guarded security dispatch, and a very guarded detention center. I think I'm going to go after the detention center first, since there's a possibility you could pick up another agent if you go into a detention center. So I'd like to try that and see how that works. Even though it's very guarded, it might give us an opportunity to do something and have another agent to help us out. So maybe we'll pick up the one that we haven't unlocked yet, or maybe we will pick up Decker.
Operator, we found a useful vulnerability. The satellite network has no visibility in this sector. There is a detention facility on the grounds. Keep an eye open for agents. Keep a low profile, and this should be profitable.
Alright, so let's see if we find an agent or if we just have a slow prisoner to rescue. And we're loading in. Now, this is talking about the current alarm system, which is, of course, as usual. Now, alright, that's the usual thing there. So far, so good. Now, just a note on things is they did add a few new items, a new program, item, and demon in there. We'll see if we find them any in a vault or anything like that. Now, I have seen from a teaser that the new item is a new Taphanual Disruptor that is able to recharge much more quickly, but I think it costs power to use. I'm not completely sure how that works yet, but we'll see. Now, we'll begin with International, who's going to grab a little extra power. And now she could come here, take a little peek through the door. And I think we've got a guard there. What a way to start. I don't think there's too much hope of us. Actually, let me see what does Incognita say. Not much in there. I suspect it's a guard. If it turns out to be a camera, then we'll just parasite it. Well. I haven't figured out what's going on yet. Ah, alright. Now it looks like I found out something. Ah, there's the camera right there. Very well, let's parasite the camera. So that used up one. And we don't want to go into the room yet since it'll take a turn before that's done. So we're going to lose the ability to immediately get through. Now this is a locked door. Maybe someday we could unlock Banks, which is the fourth agent, and we can get through these locked doors much more easily.
Warning.
Oh. Why can't he go there? Ah, because he is there. Let's move him here. And with all that done, I think that's about as far as we can get for now. Well, actually, I think he can get away moving here. Now let's end the turn. Alright. So therefore, those guards are moving all over the place. That's going to be a little bit tricky. It's quite a bit of movement we saw there. He must have been standing right in front of the door. I don't know, I didn't think that they saw us. I didn't see the recording light or anything like that, but perhaps they did. Well, we will have to be careful here. We will start with Shalom and bring him here. Let's take a little peek out there. Well, I found the exit at least. Ah. Well. Blocks weapons and tasers without armor piercing. Well, if worse comes to worse, he could take out the elite security guard. Now, I noticed that they don't say anything about having heart monitors on these guys. The trouble is you have to pay a fine if you kill them, so therefore you want to avoid doing that if possible. Alright, let's have a peek through here. Well, that's the way we're going to have to go, because what I want to do is I'm not going to do anything about him. Because this is the exit, so therefore we really don't want to come this way until we're about to leave anyway. So I think we should be going in this direction. Now there is some activity going on, so now let's see what happens on this for the first turn. We are going to put her on melee watch. Now since most likely the person to go through here is armored, I think I'll put Shalom on. Oops, no, I don't want to drop the rifle. Prepare his rifle and shoot that if necessary. I know it's in close quarters, but Shalom's ability is that he could use that quite effectively in close quarters, it looks like. Well, 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 well. This is getting strange. Alright, we have him here. There's another one here. So now we have two. Now this is a regular security guard. Oh, right. They're trying to... Well, what we're going to try to do is we are going to try to get out of there. So therefore, International, well... That doesn't seem to be being looked at right now. Let's move here. Ah, so whatever guard was there has probably moved away. This is going to be a little... Shalom. Ooh, a nanofab area. Ooh, is there a camera here? No, I think that's just a guard area. So therefore, let's peek around here. Console database, that may be useful. This camera is not activated yet.
Warning.
Oh. Right. Okay, so we have two cameras in here. Maybe get away without doing anything to that.
Warning.
Oh, is there something sitting there? Yeah, there. Oh, there's a console there. We might as well grab the power from it. And move here. Now, International. How far can she get? And let's shut the door. No one will be the wiser. Out. Who has any idea what they're up to? Alright, let's get back down here. We have this console database. Let's do a little... Really should have started hacking last turn since we're dealing with Parasite here, which needs that extra turn to do anything. Now, I did not do anything to the nanofab thing, but... For now, I won't, because you don't want to make things too suspicious around here. This is a stealth game after all. Alright, anything on the other side? Nope.
Warning.
Oh. Oh. Well, that's international. Well, she could grab this stuff. Alright, let's see. You log in, you'll find automatic security program still running. Alright, let's quickly get out. Well, I don't gain any power, but I'm at full power right now anyway, so I probably didn't need to do anything there. That was probably a little bit dangerous thing to do when I really didn't need the power. Okay, it looks like this is a dead end. So he's going to come back out here. Oops. Oh, great. Now he's going to come back here. Right, make sure I click on the right agent before I do something. Close the door. Not that that's going to mean much. No one's going to come in that way. And I don't think there's anything else to do this turn. The enemy seems to be up to something. So we'll put him on Overwatch. Though I hope we really don't go around shooting people at this point. So therefore, let's end the turn and see what happens. Alright, they cracked Incognito's first layer of encryption. Be careful, the next alarm levels will be quite dangerous. Alright, so that just means we're in easy mode. We got off easy this time.
Warning, demon installed.
Siphon Demon. 4 power drained by Demon. I don't know. Is that the new demon that they have? It's possible that could be the new demon that's in the game. But I have not seen most of the demons, so it might not be. Alright, so I lost 6 power from that, which, considering all the power I have right now, is probably not all that major of a loss.
Warning.
Oh. So let's start with her and... This is security. Identify yourself. Oh my goodness. Reading the console, International notices a single line blinking text. Unauthorized access detected. The message disappears quickly and the screen flashes red. Tracker increased by 2. Oh well, that wasn't very good. Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. Anyway, I had a console database, so therefore that's what that was. It wasn't anything in particular, but that does mean that's why I saw that console, of course, because I hacked the console database. So let's look. That advanced by 2. So that's a little bit of the grace period I get with easy mode. First, let's look in here. So that is useless as I think. Yep, completely useless. So let's get out of here. So nothing that way. I have to go and find something. Alright, that room's a dead end. That room's a dead end. She's got nothing else to do, so that leaves Shalom to do something.
Warning.
Oh. Alright, let's have a peek. Well, let's see. Okay, a guard went... Apparently it was this way. Something is noticing that. What's noticing that? What does Incognito say? I don't know. It's got to be... I have a feeling the prisoners are going to be found that way, so therefore I'm going to think we're going to have to do that. Let's parasite this. And I'm going to move...
Warning.
Oh, I can't move there. I'm going to move... Yeah, these are all hidden, right? Oh, something can see this. What sees it? I don't know how anyone can see this at the moment. What am I missing? Alright, let us move here. I cannot see what's going on here. I can't see a... I have no idea who is noticing this or how, and that's the thing that's bugging me, because if I go in there, then anywhere past here. Now, it could be that there's some sort of detector going on. We'll see what happens. I'm going to put him on watch. And let us bring... Alright, and let's end the turn.
Warning. Additional cameras activated.
Ooh, well, answered that question. Alright, so I've just increased the alarm level by quite a bit. Corporation activate additional cameras. So this is what happens in normal mode at alarm level 1. Now, since we're in easy mode, it goes up to 2. Alright, so now I got an idea that they are one step behind in every way. But that area is still watched. We have someone who's still noticing all this stuff in here. I've managed to fire a gunshot. They're now noticing things. I see footsteps coming this way, so I think I've managed to put myself into a rather nasty spot by killing someone here. So let's see what happens. See if I could do this without getting into more trouble. This is going to be a very short game. And yet, yes, and this is easy mode, right? Well, how am I going to get out of this fix? We'll see when I return to this easy mode run in the next episode of Piney Plays Invisible Ink.